Impromptu Podcast with S Square, doing black excellent things with his black excellent friends.
While we talking about that, I want to see if he has anything about it, but we're going to add him on to here. Ty, the pie guy.
What up, y'all?
What up?
My guy.
The pie guy. My guy.
I gotta throw the specs on. Hold
Oh
up.
man, you gotta put on his glasses. All right, it's about to get real. What's going on, brother?
What's happening, family? How we doing?
We
Hey,
chilling,
hold
man.
on. Hey, hold on, real quick. You were just in Houston, right?
I was.
Hey, that boy got that
hot.
Houston glow on him. Boy,
No,
yeah,
got that
hot.
down south Florida, boy,
Hold on. This that Houston burnt, bro. You feel what I'm saying? This that Houston burnt. First of all, a week in Houston. Houston owes me nothing but rain and cooler weather. Okay, 105 degrees.
Good luck collecting on that debt.
Bruh, 105 degrees all week. It rained for 2 seconds.
It was hot water. It was hot water came down.
Oh man, but it was fun. It was great. It was a great experience. I needed it, definitely. Went to the House of Blues. Went to trap karaoke. That was amazing. An amazing experience. I think everybody that's anybody black needs to go to trap karaoke. Facts. I don't care what age you are. You need to experience trap karaoke.
When they say age, they be pointing to me, y'all.
I listen, I don't care. I don't because when I say listen, this was Houston at the House of Blues. This was my first time going to the House of Blues, so it was amazing. It was a safe space for us. You feel what I'm saying? You had everybody from my age in there. You had people that were younger than me in there. You had people that were older. The OGs was in there. The aunties was in there. I mean, they had it cracking. They was playing everything from trap music to the oldies. I mean, they had aunties up there shaking ass. I mean, it was lit. It was really lit. If y'all understand safe space, it was safe space. So, shout out to, like I said, I think everybody needs to go tap into some trap karaoke, man. It's lit. Lit over there. Lit over there, man. Y'all need to tap in. For real.
All right, so we go. So you can get to yours now, but before we do that, we got somebody creeping up on here. Did y'all see this?
Creeping.
Y'all see this?
Why creep?
Y'all see this? He ain't even on there. I'm gonna wait till he get up there. But so you can start yours because he's not at his window right now. I see you, Sambaza, creeping in. Oh, there you go. Sambaza, come in here and say something.
Yeah.
Come and say something to us.
Sambaza.
Say something to the
to
the people.
What up?
My guy.
Hey, guys, how y'all doing?
What's happening, Sambaza?
Chilling, man. Chilling on a Sunday.
Hey, somebody mute Jen. She trying to be slick. Mute Jen now. She done called him by his real name, gave out his address, everything.
Social security number. Oh, Jen, don't give out
man.
the social security number.
He was about to give it out right then and there. Gotcha.
All right. Speaking of burning up, tell the people from where you from and what you do.
Oh, hey, I'm in Dallas right now. Well, outskirts of Dallas. I live in Forney, Texas, and it's hot. My AC
Hell yeah, it is. All right.
Yeah. Crazy. Our AC is out. It's probably going to be repaired on Tuesday. So, yeah, we're struggling.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. That's disrespect, right?
Disrespect.
That's disrespect.
It's bad. It's bad.
It is. Jesus.
All right. So Ty, the youngest one out of the group.
The young gun out of everybody.
He's gonna tell us his most important. Don't necessarily have to be your favorite. We might come back with favorites, but your most important music compilation. Now I know you don't know nothing about no albums, so we'll start with the CDs and maybe an EP compilation for you. But the most important.
Yikes. See, y'all better do album because compilations are just, to me, those are complicated.
Well, that's just because y'all don't have albums anymore. I don't know what to call electronic pieces.
Well, again, y'all got to stop putting me with these errors of streaming kids because I still.
Next thing you know, he gonna ask you to do a TikTok dance.
No, legit. But see, here's the thing. A lot of my OGs lump me in with these kids, and they don't understand that I'm really an old soul. Like,
oh yeah, you definitely an old soul.
So,
but you listen to that old soul on EP.
I do. Like, I really do. So I don't think it's. This question is so hard. Damn. For me, it was my most important album. I think for me was oh Lord. I want to. It's between a couple. One is a Temptations album, because that was one of the first official albums I actually listened to as a child. I can remember being in preschool, and that's exactly what my teacher put on. She put a Temptations album on. I don't particularly know which one, but My Girl was on it. And I think that was the first time I actually fell in love with soul music and R&B. And at the time, of course, I was a child, so I didn't know that was Motown music. I didn't know that was, all the implications that I know now. Yeah, listen. Boy.
When it's cold outside, I've got the
Hey.
I guess you say what can make me feel this way.
My girl, talking about my girl, ooh, ooh. What?
That was our bathing song.
That
boys.
Listen,
the youngest one always messed up his part.
And those were played. That was played during like spring cleaning days for me. So my aunt, my grandma, my mom. Those were the songs that were being played, the OJs, the Temptations, the Supremes. Like, they were really Motown loving people. I think another one for me was it was definitely Michael Jackson's his album that had You Rock My World. That album for me, because I knew who Michael Jackson was. But for me, yeah. But that album right there, I think made me really appreciate Michael Jackson. Now, of course, there's multiple albums that, of course, in my lifetime, I've come to appreciate from Michael Jackson for real. But I think for me, as growing up in music, the Tims and Michael in that time frame with those particular two albums were the most important albums to me. So yeah, because that's when I got really into my Michael Jackson bag and really started to understand how much he was important in the music industry and what that looked like. So yeah, I'm an R&B head, y'all. Like, hip hop wasn't for me, and I love it. Happy 50th birthday. But hip hop didn't start for me until like 2006, and that first album was T.I. Nope, I'm lying. Hot Boys. Sorry, it was the Hot Boys. Lil Wayne and Hot Boys. Sorry, I'm lying. Sorry, I'm lying. It was Lil Wayne and Hot Boys. I'm sorry. Lil Wayne was like 15, 14. Yeah. My daddy had me on the Hot Boys early, so it was Hot Boys and T.I. for real. Like, that Southern music was popping for me. So yeah. But those are probably the most important albums for me that I can think of.
Okay. Jen, you want to comment?
Hey guys.
What's up, Jen?
Or anyone? Since we didn't hear from you, Jen, I picked you first.
Oh no. Yeah, good picks. Good stuff. You know, I dig it. Yeah.
Jen got this light going.
Yeah, no, she got.
I told you she got that.
No,
She got that belly intro. She about to reshoot. They doing a reshoot of Belly. She ain't fooling nobody.
I said,
I have my Beyonce vibe for the
Right.
Yeah, get that fan blowing.
Right, y'all
Go
know
ahead.
it's like 10.
Jen, I will tell you a Beyonce story too before we get out. Krate,
Okay.
you have anything about his ties pick
Well,
that resonate with you?
Well, just all the Motown joints, of course, are all classics, and so like my dad's side of the family is from Cleveland, and then my mom's side of the family is from Toledo, which is not far from Detroit. So just those like Cleveland and Toledo / Detroit, just I don't want to say stereotypical, like just prototypical working class black, just black as fuck.
Facts.
But like that Midwestern, like there's different types of black, of course, but like that Midwestern classic black. So just whether it's the, as S Square said, whether it's, being able to visualize my dad, his brother and sister, like sliding around the house in their socks, singing in combs, or like knowing that, my grandfather and like some of my older aunts and uncles and just all of that experience. I see it, and then growing up hearing about those songs and all those things growing up, and they're playing around the house. And then what's funny is, as I mentioned, like, starting to DJ in '97. So like my first major like concert opening gig was actually it was at Homecoming. So the Hot Boys came, and I'm trying to remember who else, but like remembering like when Wayne, like being like you said, Wayne's a teenager.
Oh my God.
Turk, BG, Juvie, like they all like between 15 and 18, 20-ish, give or take. So just like mentioning those folks takes me back to like, a time where, just my brief intersection with them is interesting. But I mean, it's so to what Ty said up top, like how he gets lumped in with these younger, like this younger thought process because he's the quote unquote baby of the bunch. Like it's interesting because in the end, even like in some of those groups that were a bit younger than the groups that we mentioned, like it's still having that wide range of music that influences. So like having like that grow up on the Motown, and then like I didn't really get hip to Michael until like some of his later work. So like most people say Michael, they talk about Thriller or Off the Wall or whatever. So like talking about the Invincible album being like the I don't want to say the entry point, but like that point that stuck with Ty, and then he kind of played catch up with Michael. Like all of that is very interesting to me when I think about how music interacts with, well, how people interact with music, how music influences and all that. But once again, it's just like all of those are just great pieces of music, throughout the span of music. And we still talking like, we're not even talking about of all time. We're just talking in the past, 60, 70 years, give or take.
Right.
And I'm still a student of it, right? Like that, and to your point, I had to go back in order for me to, I think, appreciate the music in it. I had to actually go back and understand the artists that, and it's still happening right now, right? I host a music podcast, and it still happens to this day. I'm still learning more about artists, not just as they're whether they're retired or they're still performing or they're still creating music and performing, or they're producing and writing, whatever avenue they're taking. I think as students and lovers, and as the younger generation who loves music and student of music, you have to go back and do your research. You have to go back. It's imperative to do so. But that's not to say I don't love some of these newer acts that's out, right? That's not to say that I don't give love to a lot of the young kids or younger artists that are out doing their thing right now, because they are. And so I think I have a great sense of, to your point, Krate, like going back into the kind of the past and understanding it, loving it, appreciating it, holding it tight, and then also seeing that in this new present of music as well. So yeah, I'm just a student, man. I love being a student. That's it. That's the main thing, is appreciating the music.
Got you, man. We're gonna hit Sambaza next, but he done walked away. So that's interesting that you like I said, we all know that you are indeed a old soul. So we do know that. So it's interesting that it was the Temptations. And then you gave us that great rendition of it as well. So but and then you got Mike, because I could think about my introduction to Mike was with the Jackson 5.
Right.
I always say even before cartoon, because our family was affiliated with a record store, and my sister and my cousins used to work in their record store. So man, that was Candyland. We should go. If my sister was watching me and she had to go up there, and you could run around with all the records and the 45s and all that stuff, and then and play with these albums, and that's great. And Michael and my sister loves Michael Jackson to this day. So we had them all. We had albums that we didn't even you even forgot that the Jacksons and the Jackson 5 even had that you. So we had them all. So Mike was definitely one of the early ones, because my sister loved him.
Yeah,
loved him. So yeah, that is interesting. Sambaza came back yet? Nope. Sambaza, we good to put up. Anybody got something else they want to say while we wait for Sambaza?
I remember doing at my preschool recital. I remember doing a I can't even think about the song by Mike, but it was a duet, and I did it with somebody. I did it with a girl, and I was dressed to the nines. I had my little suit on with my, my little Chuck Taylors going crazy. Or no, it was Stacey Adams, because that's the home of the Stacey. So we had on the Stacey.
Oh man, that was not good for your feet. But
man, I love Stacey Adams. They are not good for your feet. It's bad. But we did a duet, and it was good. So we did a nice duet, like it was. And I think from that point, I was like, I like performing on stage, bro. This is cool. This is nice. So
yeah, that's what got you in your thing. I do have a Michael Jackson one for you. This is a family favorite. We have a family get together on Christmas, and we had this talent show. Now you got to y'all know how old I am. I'm old. I was probably 4 or 5 years old, and my cousin had this big rat stuffed animal. And I took the stuffed animal, and they made me, because I hated the stuff, but they made me sing Ben, the one from the movie. You don't remember Ben? Ben, the two of us, we look no more. Yeah.
Oh,
they made me sing that lip
You
sync.
gotta play that. I gotta hear that.
I hope I don't know if there's a yeah, man.
There it is.
I was like 4 years old with this big rat on my lap.
It be your own people, don't it? It be your own people,
man.
A rat in your lap, that's sick.
Yep. Shout out, R.I.P. to my one of my favorite cousins, Yvette, because I had her rap, and they made me practice that. I knew the words at that time,
and they made you sing that with a rat.
They made me sing that. I can remember, man. We was in a basement. We had it that year. We had it in a basement of my aunt's church, Catholic church, and I sung Ben to that rat.
To the rat.
that's over 50 years ago now. 'Cause I was like 4 years
Y'all
old.
rest in peace to that rat.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful song. It's hard to believe it's actually about
is.
a mouse.
Sure
Oh,
was.
man.
Michael really clowns on that. Like the way he
That's
hits that
bold.
note as a child is crazy. Like
That's bold, Sean. That's so bold. That's disrespectful.
Oh man, they did a whole lot of stuff. They did a lot of stuff, man. They made me like dislike a whole lot of stuff. That's why I don't like the lip sync stuff, because we had people that was actually talented. So just go in there and do that lip sync stuff. No, go do it. If you can't do it, stop
Don't
mocking
do it.
folks.
Right.
And stop getting people up here that don't like to do it, and y'all making it do it because y'all think it's cute. That's why I never became a dancer, because I couldn't dance like my cousins, and they embarrassed me so much when I was younger. Don't be laughing, Jen.
That's all right, bro.
I'll be up here telling you my childhood trauma.
Yeah, you letting it out. I want to give you a hug. We just internet hug. Like, yeah, this is real.
Gotcha.
Right.
It's all good.
Yeah, but like I said, music plays an important role.
And Ben is sad, man. Ben it's not a sad song, but it's a it's a melancholy song.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was his friend, man. I don't even remember the movie, but but they made me sing it, man.
You remember that rat though? The movie don't matter.
Oh man,
you ain't gonna never forget that rat.
I'll never forget that rat and make that the traumatized. Like I said, it was before kindergarten, so I had to be like 3 or 4 years old. So yeah. I don't know where Al went to. I don't know where Sambaza went to. But this is our first, and maybe many. There's some other ones in there too. We have the Waffle House recording.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
That was hilarious. So we do these improvs every once in a while to test equipment or just capture one of these events we have in the C4 in the mornings when we have our meetings. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not. Sometimes we trying to choke each other. Sometimes we got to check folks, depending on what we have to do,
And we will check you.
Oh, you can't get checked. So since those people left, I don't know if Al coming back or not. But
so Al is a rapper.
Al is everything.
Yeah.
Al is
I wanted to get Al up on here because I wanted to press him real quick, but I'm gonna press him tomorrow on the thing if he come on Clubhouse.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna press him tomorrow. I was like, because I went on Instagram.
Like real videos on YouTube.
Yo, Jen. I was like, I went on Instagram and this man is rapping, and I said, oh, you a spitter. Oh, you an artist. All right, Al Pete.
Al, if you hear that, they call it Al. Al probably done made it home and getting his stuff out and stuff. So
right, he probably
hopefully
set up.
Maybe he come out. We had Sean on earlier. Sean C.
Hey.
He always does. Yeah, but he was showing the kid. He was showing his kid how to cook. So
no, not cook, bake. He was baking. Him and his son was baking.
I don't know what the hell they baking at 10:45 at night, but that's what they do.
Yeah, he on his Paula Deen, lots of butter.
Yeah,
right.
Whatever they're making. Yeah.
Right. So on our way out, tell them your where they can find you and what you up to in your podcast in life. Jen, give them where they can find you and what you doing and all your sales and wearables and stuff.
Yes. And so the platform is Woke for Accident Podcast. And you can find us on all streaming platforms, including wokeforaccident.net. And I also am a licensed reseller, and I do have I resell on a couple of different platforms. You can find my platforms on my website, curvyclosetwithjen.com, but I'm on Whatnot, Poshmark, and Jumbo. Thank you.
And there's Macy's and everywhere else.
Yeah, she on everywhere. She got all
everywhere.
Wow.
Dots. She all over.
Yeah,
Right.
she all
Right. Ross. That's a big thing coming up now. Everything.
Big.
Hey.
New York fashions.
Yeah, you will be up here soon. Let me tell you. Don't play
Right.
with it.
I know that's right. Krate Digga, what you got for us?
24/7, 365. Catch me on www.kratedigga.com. We got music, got videos, we got visuals, we got tutorials, we got a documentary. Like all of it. Like just that KrateDigga.com is the portal to the Krate Digga universe. All the social media connects are there, so you can go down the rabbit hole of YouTube stuff that goes back many years. Every now and then I'll be like, I want to take this down, but you got to show the growth. So yeah, KrateDigga.com.
And Tapestry is no joke, folks. That's a great mix. I was listening to it. It was so good. I had to give a tip. I had to go throw out and give a tip.
Yeah, I appreciate it. He bought me a couple of dragon fruit Red Bulls.
Yeah,
so
that's what it was.
Yeah.
I'll just leave that Red Bull stuff alone. But yes, I was chilling to it and working to it. Oh, yeah. Let me. This
one is never too far away. I keep a Red Bull and a folded chair. I keep them both tucked.
Always got to keep the folded chair ready to go.
Yeah. Before I give you mine, let me real quick. This is. I said I just shake my head. My sister was over and she was telling me, yeah, I got a call, and for our girls trip, Cookie want us to come out to LA to go see Beyonce in their private suite.
Oh.
I said, nigga, don't be telling me that. I can't go nowhere.
Cookie Johnson? Like Magic's Cookie?
Cookie Johnson.
Man. Wait, I'm sorry. Whoa. Stop. Like your sister, your blood sister.
Yes.
Cookie Johnson. Like Magic Johnson's wife.
Yeah, she was just out there with them a couple of weeks ago. So they said, well, for the girls' trip, because they were trying to do something for October. This is how they roll. Well, we can't make it October, but y'all could come out and come see Beyonce at I'm assuming that's at SoFi.
Yeah, and that's going to be the birthday show for
in their private suite. Yeah. I said, nigga, no, I'm going. You ain't going nowhere. I'm going. I'm taking your spot. But anyway, that's my Beyonce story.
Yeah, you better have fun too, bro.
I'm not going. She going.
Never. I'm sorry. Dang.
You know, they'll never let me go. I'm babysitting. So
I get you.
You can find us on all media at DIBK20. DIBK20 on all, X and Twitter or whatever those stuff is. Although I don't like that one, but all the other places you find us there. On TikTok, I believe it's that Dripping in Black. That's it. This is my first impromptu. Oh, I don't have to end it because I see Al Pete has came back on.
My guy, the rapper.
Right. We was talking about you, Al.
He looked like he in the club. He was supposed to be going home. He looked like he went back home. He went back to the club.
Yeah, he went back to the club. He got the purple light on like Jen got on.
What's up with you and Jen with this purple light? Where y'all at? Where y'all at with this purple light, y'all? What's up?
Out in the streets. Out in the
streets. Those streets.
It's 10:49 at night. Al, what you doing?
Al, we thought. See, that's what you get for assuming. We thought Al was heading home. Al didn't say that.
Yeah.
Al didn't say that. Now that I think about it,
boy, my boy outside.
All right, let's go, Al. It's all you.
Sign us off, Al. Tell them where they can find you. Nowhere out in the streets.
You don't know now, nigga.
Hey, Ty, you already know. Ty.
Hey, you already know, bro. I gotta get down there soon, too. Oh my God, I gotta get down there.
Al bouncing around the streets trying to find a Waffle House he can go into. He's like, I ain't pulling up to the window. I want to go in and slide into a booth, a sticky booth.
That was the one thing that I hated not going to in Texas because it was a Waffle House right down the street from where I was staying. Sick. I was sick about it. Couldn't go.
Hey, Ty, anywhere in Florida you come at, you already know, man. I don't care where you at.
We popping up.
I'm pulling up. Absolutely.
I'm pulling up. My brother, all my brothers, all my dad's side of the family down there. So I got.
LP, tell people where they can find you at, and you can sign us off with one of your sayings or rap or whatever you want to do.
Is he a rapper?
All right, so listen, my peoples that's listening, thank y'all so much for listening. Shouts out to S Square, Dripping in Black. Shouts out to all my people that's on this joint. Ty, Jen, Sambaza. I saw him on here earlier, but nevertheless, y'all make sure y'all follow all my peoples on here. But follow me on mpn-llc.com. Go to the website, check all the good stuff out. If you want to follow me personally, Mr. LP, MRLPETE, neighborhood shit on house, you know?
With that, hopefully, and anybody want to use this, you can post it wherever y'all want, because we're doing this impromptu. I think I'm gonna go look up that name and see if I can find impromptu, because this is what we do. This is the conversation that we have sometimes, but this time we wanted to record it so we can have it. So this one was most important music project. We'll have some more. We'll find us something to do. We get bored. We need to make content since we are about to get started in different seasons, and and Jen selling clothes and everything, and Krate Digga up there scratching and surviving and tearing up them turntables.
Yes,
out in them streets.
Tearing them
up.
Scratching and surviving.
Oh, man,
hanging out in the child line. The only reason I know that because of
that's like that. Hit him in the chest.
Chappelle.
One time again in the head. Buddy roll. Check it out.
Hey,
because I'm a thug.
Krate, listen, don't pull that Florida out of me, brother. Don't pull that Florida out of me, because it's in me.
It is all over you, man. You can't you don't have to pull it out because it's all over you. You dripping in Florida.
I know your triggers, brother. I know your triggers. I'd be like, hey, y'all, watch this. Watch me get all riled up. Watch this.
I love it.
All right, folks, we're going to end our recording. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but we will have it. It's going to be uncut, uncensored. Who else came on? Sean C. showed his face before we started recording, and Sambaza came on. Sambaza came on, and I guess that's it. So I'll probably hear you all in the morning sometime. In the C4 room. If you're on Clubhouse, come check us out. We're talking about podcasting or talking about gin, whichever one comes first.
I'm dead.
We talk about both. You just don't know what order. We're gonna start with gin or if we're gonna get to gin, but we always end up talking about gin.
Gin always give you some material to do it all. Always.
We love you, Jen. Don't let them come for you like this.
All right, folks, I'm about to end this recording.
Peace.
Now, but y'all take it easy. Tell the folks, peace. Much love. Much love. See y'all next time.
We out.
Peace.
Thank you for viewing and listening to the special edition Impromptu Podcast. Join us once again as we continue the conversation with our Black Excellence friends. This is a Dripping in Black production.